Happy week 4, everyone. I hope this finds you all well as we enter our 4th week of the course together. Thank you so much for your thoughtful DBQ responses this week. It was really interesting to see which points about school climate resonated with you as individuals, and I really appreciated your insights. I also really appreciated reading your responses to our Finding Resources assignment. Many of you stated that your perusal of these various resources yielded an overwhelming amount of information that was organized to varying degrees of effectiveness. And some of you expressed frustration with grants that you found that really were only open for very small specific time periods and windows, or websites where you couldn't even apply for a grant, you had to be invited to do so. So that was really interesting to see your results there. For some of you, the assignment yielded a really fruitful target that you'll be able to pursue at your own school sites, which is really exciting. And for others, you stated some really thoughtful, logical reasons about why you aren't going to be pursuing a particular opportunity because it's not a good fit, or the timing's not right, or other factors that you cited. Either way, I hope that you learned some really valuable information and some takeaways from that particular endeavor. And this week coming up, week 4, is all about relationships. So we are going to specifically this week focus on the importance of relationships and relational learning, building relationships in schools, and building relationships with stakeholders. This week, you'll specifically get to read Berkowitz chapters 11 through 13 and check out a really interesting video on the power of relationships in schools put out by Edutopia. I love that particular resource in general. And then you'll also have a chance this week to respond to our discussion board question. And the theme this week is around human flourishing and building relationships. I'm really excited to see what you have to share with the group in this particular regard. And this specific question is going to actually ask you to think about challenges and obstacles to effectively building relationships with students. So you're going to select a target from the list that you see below here and spend a little bit of time reflecting and really sharing a personal narrative with the group this week, in addition to perhaps pulling a reference from Berkowitz. All right, this week, your group assignment is due on Sunday, June 4th. And just as a friendly reminder, in order to access your groups, you can click on that People tab in the left-hand column. And when you click on Groups, there'll be a box that you see there to reveal your group members, as well as the randomly assigned group leader for your group. Just a friendly reminder as well that at this point in our 2-week process, you should have a solid plan in place as a group that's going to ensure that you're able to meet all of the assignment criteria as well as our assignment deadline, which is Sunday, June 4th by 11:59 p.m. Again, please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any comments, questions, or concerns. I've really enjoyed being able to connect with you individually via email when your questions do arise, and I'm always more than happy to provide any sort of support or assistance that I can as you're working through this journey. All righty. Let's see, let's go back to our week 4 together here. And as we just kind of prepare for the week ahead, just want to invite you to contemplate the Christian message for the week with me, which comes from Colossians 3, verses 14 to 15. And above all these, put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony. And let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, to which indeed you were called in one body. And be thankful. So just want to encourage you in the midst of our busy lives this week, let us remember that life-changing, gracious love that God bestowed on us through the gift of his son, Jesus Christ, and let us live out that love in our words and actions to others. Please know that I'm continuing to think about you and pray about you, and I'm here cheering you along in your journey as we make it through the mad month of May and begin to look forward to hopefully what will feel like a little bit more restful summer months coming up. So take care, and I look forward to interacting with you in the classroom and hearing from you throughout the week ahead.